Hello, it's Sheila, the Grateful Goddess. And recently I was working with a client and they were going through some change in their company. And it was like really difficult because people were so resistant to change. And I was explaining how that is perfectly normal. That is people's initial response to change. But that does not mean that they won't come around to it. It just needs a little bit of perspective. So I'm thinking that since I recently went through some change, that adopting my perspective may be helpful for you if you find yourself going through some time of change and finding yourself being resistant. So for instance, just recently I had a lot of changes in my business, and the speaking engagements that I do at Canyon Ranch, they needed to stop doing the vision board workshops. And of course, my initial response was resistance, like, oh no. But I know that that's totally normal, so I don't need to get upset with myself for having had some resistant thought that pops up first. But then I know how to shift and adjust it. And then, so I went to my conspiracy theory. And my conspiracy theory is that everything is happening for me, and that the universe has even bigger and better plans for me than I do for myself. So once I shifted that perspective, sure enough, as it turns out, the change in my speaking is actually easier, more efficient, it's just, I have bigger audiences because it doesn't need as much setup. And therefore, I realize that this is absolutely ideal. So if you find that you are going through a time in which it seems like a lot of things are changing, I invite you to step into, ooh, this is a great opportunity for me to up-level into something even better. Because oftentimes when there's a lot of change, people kind of constrict and go into fear, trying to hold on to what was rather than embrace what is possible. And so if you are constricting, you're going to level down. And if you are embracing and seeing it as an opportunity to up-level, then that's exactly what you'll do.